I'm Mark Foster. I'm the lead developer for Titan Souls with Astronaut and Devolver Digital. So Titan Souls is a game about boss fights. So you have 1 HP and 1 arrow, and when you shoot the arrow you have to go and pick it up again, or you can call it back to you. And the Titans, the bosses, they also have 1 HP. So it's about discovering their weak spot and kind of walking the tightrope, trying to swing the fight in your favour and get a victory. The original inspirations were in like Shadow of the Colossus, the idea of just fighting bosses all the time. Like we originally made like a 3-day jam game, and our sort of design idea was, let's do a demake of Shadow of the Colossus. You know, let's focus on these one experiences, these boss fights. We're big Dark Souls fans, so we took a lot of inspiration from that in terms of like the storytelling being like really hands-off and in the background, and like the difficulty curve and like dodge rolls and things like that. Andrew Gleason's the artist. He's from Australia, so we have a weird way for a team to work because we met on Twitter, and we'd only been like halfway through the actual development process before we even met in person, which is cool. But the way we sort of work is we come up with like a general idea for a Titan and use like just my programmer art in there, and then he'll come up with like the aesthetic for it to fit in with the world, and he'll like put it together and we try it out like that, and then he designs all the levels as well, so he has complete control over how everything visually fits together. A lot of the fights in the game, well pretty much the ones that made it into the game are the ones when we made them, we all thought this is my favourite fight, and then every boss at one point was our favourite fight, and not to say that they got better as they went on, but it was just each one's so different that you're trying a new thing with the mechanics, and it's like, oh, this is really interesting, I really like this fight. So when everything comes together, when you put the music in and all the graphics go in and you've got this fight together, that's the point that I enjoy. We like challenging games, so the idea behind Titan Souls is overcoming that challenge, so you get given like the minimal kind of tools, and it's completely down to you to get good enough to actually overcome the challenges that we put in your way. So we like aim to make it like pretty challenging for everyone to play, and pretty challenging for people who are maybe quite good at games. So people who are good at games, they masochistically want these challenges, so we're making it for those people primarily. Titan Souls is coming out on April 14th for PC and Mac on Steam, and also PS4 and PS Vita.